I can't watch Nickelodeon shows anymore because they just suck. It's like someone went through and decided that Nickelodeon was just way too much fun and needed to die a horrible flaming death. I don't know who it was that decided that, but whoever it was that decided that really needs to die as a horrible flaming death. It's a really, really stupid thing of me to do right there. That was even stupider. Even stupider. Words. I like words. Words are my friend. Oh crap, that piece needs to go back. There we go. I guess I'll put this piece back in and I'll come at that from the front. There we go. And I'll go at this piece from the front too. Oh man. There we go. Okay, let's replant this. See, that's the thing though, is I would expect Disney shows to suck just as bad as Nickelodeon shows, and some of them aren't bad. I can actually stand to watch some of the Disney shows these days. Nickelodeon, not so much. I want to like them. It just doesn't happen. Yeah. iCarly wasn't bad. I'll admit, I watched iCarly with my kids. They enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Good times were had by all. I don't want stone. I want cobblestone. I don't know what the hell fanboy and chum chummy was. Okay. Or chum chum. Couldn't tell you what the hell those were. Breadwinners. Can't say that I've ever even heard of breadwinners. But remember, I'm an old bastard. So I'm sure there are a lot of shows that I haven't heard of that are probably just fine. Okay. That was a super bad idea because I've still got to pop out these front things. Oh, that's not too bad. That's more just annoying than anything. I can fix that here in just a moment. Yeah, see, I don't watch TV either. I watch, like, people will talk about how you should only watch 3 or 4 hours of TV a day, and I'm like, I might watch 3 or 4 hours of TV a month. they're rebooting. Are they rebooting it? What is PPG? I don't know what the hell PPG is. Now, I want to say Powerpuff Girls, but I don't know if that's, you know, right. That is entirely true, Jinxer. I work for an ISP and one of the things that we offer, because the ISP is also a cable company, one of the things we offer is the ability to, if you have service with us, you can log into a website and you can stream your TV for free online. And, you know, people think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't blame them, because, quite honestly, I think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I can go watch the TV shows I want to watch when I want to watch them without any fuss or hassle. Like the other day, I got a wild hair in my butt, decided I wanted to watch Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And so I logged in to a website that shot me out to Stars, that let me go out to Stars, and I was able to just watch it. If I had wanted to watch regular TV instead, I could have. But I wanted to watch, you know, a movie. But yeah, we are definitely in that day and age where if you're signed up with a cable provider, you can just watch this stuff online, and more companies are saying, well, if the cable provider is going to let them watch this stuff online, why don't we just let them watch this stuff online, cut out the middleman, and make the money ourselves? And I can't blame them a bit for doing that, because, I mean, you know, hell, why not? I get it for free, but it's because I work for the ISP. If I didn't work for the ISP, it would be like, oh crap, what was it? Something ridiculously cheap. Because all you have to have with them is a very basic cable program. But yeah, I can totally go out to Stars, and you know, it would be part of my cable program. So it wouldn't cost me any extra to go out to Stars and pay for whatever the hell Stars wanted. Or it wouldn't be any issue for me to go out to Stars and watch it just based on what I paid to my cable provider. Give me just a second, I can bring the website up and I will go ahead and log in, and I'll give you an idea of what I can watch on it. Cable's totally going down. Cable TV itself, like Cox Cable, stuff like that, is totally going to go down the tube at some point. Because everyone wants their shit in demand. Everyone wants their stuff in demand. Okay. If I wanted to, here's all the channels that I have access to. ABC, ABC Family, Watch As, Bravo, C-SPAN, Cartoon Network, CMT, CNBC, CNN, Comedy Central, Disney, Disney Junior, Disney XD, E, Encore, Watch ESPN, Esquire TV Now, whatever the hell that is, Fox Business, Fox News, FX, Golf, Hallmark, HLN, MSNBC, MTV, National Geographics, NBC Sports, NFL, Nick Jr., Nick, Oxygen, QVC, Spike, Stars, Stingray, Sci-Fi, TBS, TMC, TNT, True TV, USA, and VH1. These are all channels or all different providers that I could go and watch their stuff online because of who I have my cable subscription through. And I mean, I don't have to pay those channels anything to go watch those. It's all based off of my cable subscription. And I really do think that at some point, those cable TV channels those channels will probably either A, cut out the middleman, or B, and this is the other thing I think they might do, I don't know though, or B, they might find a way to get together and maybe use, like, you won't get cable on a set-top box anymore. It'll all be via a login on a web page, and you'll use a smart TV to look at it and all that kind of crap. But I don't know how quickly we'll go to that, because I mean, there's still parts of the world that have dial-up internet, or there's still quite a bit of the U.S. that has dial-up internet as their only means of internet access. And until that changes, you can't tell everyone, hey, you're going to have to watch TV online. That's not going to fly. Okay, I'm going to get a pickaxe really quick. Probably. I mean, I think it's a good thing for the industry in general, because of that exact reason. The crappy networks that have crappy shows are going to go away. They're not going to make it. And I don't see that as a bad thing. I see that as a really good thing. Give me more quality content, please. Thank you very much. We're just doing this because I want to see what my tree farm looks like. Honestly, in my opinion, pretty much all of them. There is not a TV network that I think does a good job these days. I think they're all the TV version of an ambulance chaser. They are going to go after whatever story gets them the best ratings in the least amount of time as possible. Look at this tree farm. This is what I wanted to build. This is actually excellent. This is exactly what I thought this was going to be. This is everything I wanted it to be. And as you can see, as I cut this out, the reason I built this tree farm the way I did is because, one, it will never spawn a block that I can't cut down, ever. I can get all of these trees blocks every single time, without fail. The other part about it is there's enough trees in here that it is self-sustaining. I will get enough tree saps out of this that I will be able to keep this full for all time. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I don't think cable will ever truly die, but it's gonna take a beating. And I think it's good that they take a beating, because for far too long they've just kind of, we will do what we want because there ain't shit you guys can do about it. So yeah, anything that takes power out of cable's hands and puts it into the consumer's hands, I'm all for. This place is exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. That is a really awesome farm. I got a question, guys. If I have two pistons push the same block, does it pop the block? I'm gonna have to go check that out. I want to see if that pops the block or not. Okay, we're gonna have to force science this one, guys. Oh, one piston just won't move? But what if they're both fired at the same time? Oh my god. I told my kids I was going to do this earlier, and it's got to happen. I told them, if a world is named New World, don't expect it to survive, because quite honestly, if you wanted to keep it, you should have named it. Oh, it'll be the same thing even if you power them at the same time? Oh, that's better. Let's see if I'm gonna do a little looking up. I'll just log back in. A cobble stone block. Okay. A stone generator said to make cobblestone generators slightly faster than the pickaxe. Oh, cool. Your house got TP'd, Rage? Oh god. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not gonna use a weather boss just to break blocks. Oh. Hmm. No, but Joe's a dick. I know how to make a cobblestone generator. What happens if we push cobblestone into a hopper? Huh. Well, that sucks. Yeah, you should be able to link a picture of of doing the iron golem. Bionics and people, and yeah, Rach, if you're gonna TP house, you really should do it right. Bionics and people is a weird one. They already have some of that going on right now, but it's not like the bionics you see on TV. I think bionics and people is going to be held back by the fact that people are afraid of shit that happens in the movies. Oh, hey, Rach, check this out. It's my, I just don't seem to be... Oh, yeah, I am sprinting. This is my, tree farm. It's not an automatic tree farm by any means, but it's a tree farm. Yeah, I don't have the, ban or anything for links set up. I'm still small enough that I trust you guys to be able to be adult about what links you post in chat. You know, if I ever get to a point where I can't do that, but then, you know, I'll cross that bridge then, but until that happens, I'm just gonna trust that you guys can handle putting links in chat and not being silly about it. Terminator's becoming real. You could already do that, Jinx. All you'd have to do is build a robot and slap skin on it. Bam, you've got a Terminator. And that's all a Terminator really is. Deus Ex style, I have no idea. I don't know how long it's going to take to do that kind of stuff. But it'd be kick-ass. I kind of forgot everything that I was doing tonight. You know what? What do we think it'd take to build a mob spawner? Like a... Because I'll start gathering... I can't think about like big stuff right now. Mining is about the only thing I'm smart enough to do right at the moment. So, are we thinking like a shit ton of blocks for a mob spawner? Because if so, I will just go up and get a shit ton of blocks. And that's what I'll spend some time doing. Because, yeah. Me thinking... not gonna happen. I wish I could lie to myself and say it is, but it's, yeah, no. Oh, that's totally fine, Rach. Laugh your ass off. If he can't properly, what the fluff am I doing? What do I got? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really... If he can't properly TP a house, he's pretty sad. That's just all there is to it. We're going to go down into my mine, and we're going to just mine the shit out of stuff. Because I need some more iron, too, so we're just going to go down and mine the holy living shit out of everything. I have no idea. Well, see, that's the thing, Jinxer, is you can't actually travel backwards in time that we know of. The issue becomes time is fluid like light. You could technically, if you got moving fast enough, you could technically move forward in time, but you can't actually move backwards. Oh wow. Almost caught him. And I've got no idea what kind of monster spawner. I've never built one, so like I'm at your guys' mercy as to what I should be doing. I've got no idea what I should be doing. I've never made a monster spawner. I've never researched monster spawners. You know, if I could get slimes out of it, that'd be cool. Otherwise, what I would like is something that drops them far enough that all I gotta do is wander up and like punch them to kill them. That way, you know, I don't gotta waste durability on like a sword or something killing a bunch of mobs. I just want to walk up and go and have monsters die at my feet and give me their loots. I want their loots. But I don't know how to make that happen. So if you guys can tell me how to make that happen, awesome sauce. If you've made a monster spawner and like there's a design that you took off the internet that worked really, really well for you, link it in chat. That way I can like go and grab the bookmark. You know what's funny, Rach? I've never TP'd a house. And I've been married for... Oh shit. Well, this is just awkward. We'll put that there. I have never TP'd a house, and I have been married for so many years that it's not funny. I'm gonna make a monster spawner because I can. That's what I'm doing right now. So, yeah. Right now I'm just digging holes in the dirt because I was trying to think about other stuff to do, but it's like 1 a.m. here, and I spent most of my day helping someone move and then outside, and yeah. Not that quickly, Jinxer. It definitely does not move that quickly, but there is actually a time difference between your head and your feet, believe it or not. Time moves more quickly at head level than feet level. I'm seriously not shitting you at all. I have never TP'd a house ever in my life. At least not that I can remember. But yeah, it's like 1/millionth of a nanosecond. Time moves 1/millionth of a nanosecond faster at head level than feet level. And yeah, the farther away you get from the Earth's surface, the bigger that difference is, but it's nowhere near as big as, you know, what you thought. Okay, wait a second. Water flows like 5 blocks or so. Make a block so follows but stops at the hole. Drops them down like 5 or so blocks to damage them, and a hole down surrounded by glass under a slab to see their feet and to bop and kill them. Okay. Yeah, it's there, but it's totally unnoticeable. Rage. I got a job when I was 16. I didn't have time to go TP houses. I was busy working. Working so I could buy car insurance. So I could pay for my car. Not that that was a bad thing. That's actually a really, really good thing. And I think my wife and I are going to have our kids have jobs. But I won't let them work as much as my dad let me work. I thought it was cool of him at the time to let me work that much, but I probably shouldn't have worked as much as I did. That I've got no idea. I have no idea how long. I think it's just like a millisecond. Oh crap, just shut off the water. Yeah, it's just very slightly. Man, it feels like I'm doing homework or something. Yeah, we are just very, very slightly behind what is actually happening in real time. But again, it's one of those differences that it's not noticeable unless you're talking about light speed. And then, you know, when you start getting up close to light speed, then you start noticing the difference. So you don't have to, you know, for all intents and purposes, everything we see is real time. Actually, I don't rage. I just like to give you shit about it. I'm an old dude. I like to give people shit. Actually, my wife broke my wild streak. She was a very, very tame woman, and so she really broke my wild streak. I was probably much more of a partier back when I was actually a little younger than you are. Now, see, I love science. I could talk about science all night long. You guys would get awful flippin' bored, but I love science. Science, math, social studies, pretty much anything but English. I hate English, mostly because I can't speak it, I can't write it, I suck at it. I did chemistry in high school. I did chemistry, physics, biology, and I can't remember what else. E equals MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. I remember MC Hammer. Stop. Hammer time. Hey, I'm gonna say I've been through there before. Sorry, my head itches. I sweat like a hog earlier today and I haven't had a shower yet. I don't actually know that I'll get a shower before I go to bed. I might take one anyway. That's kind of cool, Rach. You know Einstein's book, Einstein's Theory of Relativity? I've read that book. Shit you not. I have read Einstein's Theory of Relativity. Obviously it's translated into English, but I've read that book. I learned two things from reading that book. One, I am not near as smart as Einstein is, or was. I'm not. Two, holy hell, that guy was smart. When did I make... I seriously don't remember making this. I'm just gonna go on ahead, screw it. Google Fiber's first location and its pilot program was in Kansas City, Missouri. They wanted to prove that you could, in fact, that the ISPs could, in fact, provide fiber service without breaking the bank because, oh, I'm using the wrong damn block. A lot of cable or a lot of internet ISPs kept saying that they couldn't upgrade the service in the area and provide better internet speeds without having to charge exorbitant amounts of money from the customers in that area. Google said BS and will prove it, and then they did. I need the cobblestone anyway, man. That's why I'm just kind of mining it. I'm sure I need the cobblestone. I'll need iron and whatnot too, but I definitely need to cut some cobblestone. So I'm just kind of doing my thing. Level up. I leveled up one time. She said she was level 18. Okay, I am digging. I have no idea what I even have in my inventory. I couldn't even figure out how to open my inventory there for a second. Yeah, I'm level 33 now. I hate the new blocks. They are, in my opinion, they are a complete waste of time and should be stricken from the game entirely, forever and ever and ever. Until such time as they are made to not suck by A, allowing them to be used in other recipes like stone, or cobblestone is, or B, letting them just look better so that they're not so shitty to look at. I hate them. Like the polished granite and the granite look the same to me, and they both suck. I've never seen any of them and been like, oh yay, look at that. No. Oh, hey, there's... Damn it. There we go. There's some iron there. I'm gonna dig right into lava. I didn't dig right into lava, but I dug right into frickin' diamond, yo. You get a random enchant, but it's out of like a list of enchants. It's actually, in my opinion, the way it's done now is a lot better than the way it used to be done. Hey, look, it's bedrock. Oh, why the I'm like lost in my own cave. No. Oh crap, I don't have any more torches. Poop. I better block that off then. Oh, poop. There we go. Hey, no problem, SB Cool. Have yourself a great evening. I do plan on being back at my normal time tomorrow night. I'm probably gonna do some Fallout tomorrow night, because Fallout sounds fun. Unless, of course, I need Isk and Eve, and then I might do an excursion or two. Hey, no problem. I appreciate it, T-Rex. Have a great evening and day tomorrow. And like I said, I'll be here tomorrow night. Actually, it's actually getting late enough that I'm kind of thinking about going to bed myself. Reese's Pieces Buttercup, you mess with me. That's nice. Nice. I don't get it. Is that another kid thing? I don't get it. I'm too much of an old guy. I don't get it. Did I just run over a hole in the ground? Nah. Poop. Can't get you out of my head, boy. Your loving's all I think about. Hey, at least I got a bunch of, yeah. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do. We're gonna use charcoal for this. We're gonna build back up our coal supply because I don't really care about charcoal. It's a bad song. I'm gonna be honest. Most songs I hear these days, in my not so humble opinion, are bad songs. Music isn't worth hidden for crap these days most of the time. Oh, give me a second. I've got to stand up and stretch. One of these days I will buy me one of those standing, or one of those adjustable desks that I can stand up or sit down at. I say one of these days because it's not going to be today. And it's not going to be tomorrow. The only time I listen to music is when I'm writing code. When I'm actually doing like development, I listen to music. Yeah, I'm only 5'9". I'm 5'8". So I am, these days I am like on the short end for guys. I am 5 foot 8 inches tall. My wingspan, when I open my arms up like this, is actually 6 foot. My wingspan is, last I knew it was 6 foot. It could actually end up being longer these days. But my wingspan is actually 4 inches taller than I am, which is why I say I have a positive ape index. If my arms were any longer, yeah, I would be a running gag joke for somebody. I hear you, Rach. You're up awful late. I don't think I've ever actually seen you on the channel this late at night. Not that I'm complaining any, but you are up awful late. I've actually thought about running later on Friday nights and Saturday nights. I just didn't know if anyone would be willing to hang out with me that late. That doesn't surprise me a bit. Does not surprise me a bit. Yeah, it's 1:30 in the morning here, which I routinely stay up this late on nights that I don't gotta work the next day. Like tomorrow, I don't gotta go to work tomorrow. It's Sunday, yay Sunday. I am gonna have to drag my sorry ass out of bed kinda early because my son and daughter both have skits to put on at the local church from Vacation Bible School, but it's not that big a deal. You know, I can sleep until 8:45 or 8:30. And as long as I make it there and watch them do their thing, I'm safe. So if for some reason I don't make it there, I'm dead. I will be a smear on the sidewalk if I don't make it. This is actually the way I used to arrange this shit back in the day. And basically, I'm just building up supplies for the next large build. The next large build is going to be a monster spawner. It's gonna have to happen. Oh, hey, thanks. I appreciate it, Jinxer. And, yeah, follow me on my Twitter 2 account. Or, my Twitter 2. My Jamesmor2 account on Twitter, because that is where I will say when I'm going live. If, like, tonight I was hanging out with my dad, and we needed to go get some medicine for him, and so we, I ran over to his place, which is like an hour away from me. So I started quite a bit late tonight, and so like if I'm gonna run late, or if for some reason I need to cancel a show or something, Twitter's where I'm going to put that. I will update Facebook to say when I'm going live, but other than updating it and saying when I'm going live, I am not going to be updating Facebook. It gets my, hey, I'm going live post, and that is it. Is there a block? Yeah, there's a block up in there. I thought there might be another random block up in there, because nothing was like going away here. And that only happens when there's another random block somewhere. There might be a couple more somewhere, but I don't think so. Nah, I think we're good. I think we're going to start seeing the saplings fall. And then every so often I will post something probably mildly inappropriate on Twitter. Usually in the form of jokes that I've heard or read. Ooh, favorite song. My favorite song, and this is gonna sound cliche as fuck. Yeah, it's gonna sound really cliche, but my favorite song ever since I heard it has been "The Way I Am" by Eminem. And a lot of that stems from the fact that I am that guy. For a very, very long time. And I still really am. I just, you know what? Say whatever you want about me. I don't care what it is. Whatever you think I am, I'm going to be that way. I'm going to be that way to you. And I don't care. And so, yeah. The Way I Am by Eminem would definitely be it right now. Has been for years. And holy hell, I need to take a shower. My head itches so much from all the sweating I did today. Besides that, I would say, other than that song, my second favorite would probably have to be California Love or Midnight Rider. California Love by Tupac Shakur and Dr. Dre, and Midnight Rider by the Allman Brothers Band. Those are both songs I enjoyed quite a bit. So many blocks that are just like out and off for space. Minus Fabrite. You know, I've never heard of that. Never even heard of it. And I'm gonna guess that's probably an age thing. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and grab it, and I'm gonna toss it into my handy dandy notepad, and I'll try to grab it. I'll try to go take a listen to it out on YouTube. I can't promise it'll be tomorrow or anything like that, but I'll go try to get a listen on YouTube. Because, I mean, honestly, I have to figure out why you twisted people, you know, hang out here. Because I'm definitely not the coolest guy in the world. Oh, and what do you like, Rach? Oh, I know what you like. You like you like a lot of the same music I like, Rach. What the hell are you talking about? Just because I didn't name my 2 favorite songs as rock. Okay. Let's see if I can't find it. What's your favorite song, Rach? Actually, come to think of it, In the End by Linkin Park is another good song. So I guess that's it, you know, there are songs that speak to me for a specific period of my life, but, you know, after that period is over, they just don't hold the same meaning. You know, there was a time where I worked in one city and my wife and daughter lived in another city, and I only got to see them on weekends, and I was really mad at myself about that. That, you know, here, my wife was pregnant with my second kid, and my first kid only got to see me on weekends. And I was really, really mad about that, and really, really mad at myself about that. And so, Blue October, I think it's Blue October, had a song called "Hate Me," and it really, really spoke to me at the time because I hated myself for not being there and being with my daughter every single day. I really, really did. And, you know, I've come to learn that it wasn't necessarily my fault, and, you know, there wasn't anything I could really do about it, but, you know, still to this day, it bothers me that there's a period in my daughter's life that I saw her on the weekends, and that was it. And she doesn't remember it, you know, but I remember it, and that's enough. But yeah, there are definitely songs that will speak to you. I'm really beginning to see these will be self-sustaining anymore. Of course, it probably didn't help that I ran off the first couple of times I start cutting shit down. Usually I cut down the entire forest in here, and, you know, by the time I cut it all down and all the things despawn, I've got it all filled back in, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get there this time around. That's why he's not spawning. Hey, no problem, Jinxer. You have a great evening, man. Enjoy yourself. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow night, same bat time, same bat channel. It is actually that time of night I am going to go to bed. You know, the thing I really wanted to do is, since I started late tonight, I wanted to go ahead and stream at least 3 hours. Otherwise, I really feel crappy because, you know, that's time I could have been streaming, time I should have been streaming, time I said I was going to stream, and then I don't stream, and I feel like crap when I do that. Son of a monster biscuit. And so, it's actually that time of night for me, too. Come on, dude. Just die. Come on, Mr. Spider. Where are you going? Just get your ass up here so we can fight. Thank you. Okay. And this will give me a good starting point for the next day. That's not going to cook all of that, but whatever. It's going to cook some of it, and that's really all I care about for right now. Okay. We are actually going to go ahead and call it for the evening. I appreciate everyone coming out to my later show. It made me actually feel really good that people showed up. Yeah, there's just us. And I gotta go to bed because I have actually got to get up in 4.5 hours. Yeah, 4.5 hours so I can get the kids up, fed, and ready for church tomorrow morning. Maybe 5.5 hours if I'm really lucky. My wife might take pity on me. So, go to bed, Rach. I'm going to bed. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 9 p.m. CST, most likely. If I'm not going to make it on time, I'll go ahead and send that out on Twitter. Have a great evening.